Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Opper, your art teacher. I'm happy to be here with you. This is my absolutely first time ever videotaping any kind of art, so bear with me. I want you all to know that I'm thinking about you and hoping that a bit of art will help you out. This is a directed drawing. And everyone in the school that I've worked with, because I teach every student for 55 minutes a week in art, has done a directed drawing. So I'm going to do a directed drawing today. The benefit of it being videotaped is that you can stop it and pause it so that you can catch up or fix things. Of course, you can use a pencil. I'm using a green Sharpie because that's what I found in the house. Bear with me because I haven't taped anything before. And I do have family at home, so doors may open and shut, dogs may bark, but I'm going to keep working through it. And there is my daughter opening the door. I'm videotaping them, and our dog clearly went to the bathroom outside. So, no further ado, we're going to start our directed drawing, which I don't usually tell the kids what I'm doing, so that they can kind of work with me. I will tell you today, though, that we are going to be drawing, just so you're not worried about it, a bulldog, because we are Uplands bulldogs. I'm following a lesson or a picture that I got off the internet. So we're going to start with our first line. Remember, spatial awareness is important. So when I draw something near the top of the page of your paper, then you should also draw it there. If I draw something teeny tiny in the center, then that's what you should be drawing. That way everything will fit. And remember, I'm not perfect either, so I often make mistakes, but I'm going to start with one big swoop across the top of the paper. From there, I'm going to make two little lines that go to the end, and I'm going to make a triangle. So I'm going to join those lines to that top swoopy thing. Those are the start of our ears for the dog. All right, our next part of the dog is we're going to start the head. Now there's a couple lines that are going to go because the dog is wearing a collar, but the first one is we're just going to make a big kind of half circle. Okay, bulldogs might have been a little bit bigger in real life, but we're going to work with that. From there, we're going to work across the top, and we're going to connect these two lines, and you can even put two little dots if you want. We're going to connect it across. There's our bulldog's forehead. From there, we're going to make the center of his head, because bulldogs are kind of crinkly, and that's how we make a crinkly dog. Again, if you need to pause anytime, go right ahead. From there, we're going to make two little dots because that's where the eyes are going to go. And I'm going to do just a little 3/4 circles for each eye. There, we're going to add another circle and color it in for the pupil of his eye. From there, we're also going to start a nose. Bulldogs tend to have big noses. And I'm going to draw a little highlight in there because often they shine, and if you look at pictures, sometimes there's little white marks to make the nose shiny, and then we're just going to color it in. And if you want to color it in later with a pencil crayon or a felt pen or even a crayon, you can, or you can shade it in while we work. And again, we're not talking about perfection here. This is already looking different than the one I did because I did one to practice, and that's okay. All right, now we're going to make kind of the cheeks of the dog. So we're going to start up by the nose, and I'm going to draw a little dot there, and I'm just going to connect the lines in kind of a swoosh. And here beside the nose, I'm going to put a little dot here, and again, we're going to connect it with a little swoosh. Because the dogs are quite jowly, bulldogs are jowly, so that's kind of how we create that form in there. Now we're going to draw his mouth, a little curve like that, and to give it a bit of definition, we'll put a little line there. Now bulldogs kind of have teeth. There's my teeth. You can make them a little more curved if you want. And a chin. So there's the main part of the head of our dog. Is he looking like a bulldog? Or it could be a she if you want it to be a girl. Okay, so now I'm going to draw a collar for the dog. And I'm going to go from here all the way around and back up to here where the ears start. And you might want to watch this first, okay? I'm videotaping everybody, so come in quietly. So there's our collar. And we know it's a collar because I know Buster, in some of our Buster posters, he's wearing a spiked collar. If you don't want to do spikes, you want to make flowers or circles to make the collar look like a collar, feel free to do so. Remember, it's your picture. So we're getting close. Now we just need the body. Okay, we need the body of the bulldog. And we're going to do that by creating another line starting up here and around and stopping down here. I'm going to put a little dot. So you might want to watch me first. Oh, I missed my dot. That's okay. We're going to do the other side. I'm going to put a little dot to aim for. Target line. And that one I hit a little bit better. So now you can see how his legs are coming across and down. From there, I'm going to make some paws. And again, we're just using a curved line. Okay, and another curved line. And if you miss attaching to something, just fill it in. The bottom of his feet are flat. And then we know dogs have toes. So we just make two little doohickey lines like that. We're almost there. So we're going to draw his tummy. So his tummy is about halfway between his chin and the bottom there. And I'm just going to draw a line like that. Then I'm going to take the feet and I'm going to connect them up to his body. So I'm going to start kind of part way up and part way up. And there's your bulldog. If you want to add some floor, because bulldogs don't fly, you can. As normal, we often add background to where the dogs are, so, or where our pictures are, so maybe you're going to draw some flowers. Totally up to you. Maybe you want to put a name tag there for Buster. And of course you can use lots of different colors. I'm just using green because it's what I have. So Buster Bulldog, so we want to have a message, Uplands, Bulldogs, rock, and that's you guys. If this is too hard for you, you don't have to do it. If it isn't too hard, or if you want a challenge, just start and stop. Or even looking at my finished picture and draw it from there. Okay, remember, art is totally up to you. Your art looks like your art and my art looks like my art. And here's the picture I was copying it from. There's lots of directed drawings online. Just type in directed drawings, cats, directed drawings, fish, and there's lots that you can be doing on your own. You don't need me to do this. I do hope this finds you well. And I do hope you're all being kind to each other and try to be patient. I'll hope to send some more art ideas to the families as much as I can, using things at home because I know not everyone has tons of art supplies. But thank you for listening and watching my first video. This is Mrs. Opera. See you later, alligators.